Look at these. Oh man, I need them. This shoe speaks to my favorite collection, the NASA collection. It's crazy. Look at this, the Puma NASA Cell Alien. Crazy shoe. I need it in the collection. I need it. What's good, y'all? My name is Roderick Stringfield, better known as Fame, and I'm a co-owner of $1 Million Mannequin, and you're gonna kick it with me today. It's crazy. I think the story goes back to like 6th grade, man. I think as I transitioned from like elementary school to middle school, got to be around more kids, I started to see different, elements of fashion. I started to see kids wearing different stuff. I started to get into Jordans back then, and really like sneakers. And in 5th grade, I kind of got a taste of it. But as I got into 6th grade, you really your mind starts to expand. You start to see what people are wearing in school. You start to see what's popular and everything like that. And I even experienced some type of bullying at that age, where I didn't have the name brand stuff or whatever. I was dressed decent, but I didn't have the name brand stuff. So at that point, I think that's when I was like, I want to find out like what's hot. Like, I want to know what everybody's wearing. Like, I want to always be up on what's going on in fashion and what people are tapped into. So that's what started to intrigue me about fashion. It started about 6th grade, and I really got interested in just what people were wearing. I wanted to see, feel, touch, and just be all engulfed in the fashion. So yeah, I'd say about 6th grade got me into it. $10 years. Like, that's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah.
There's brands that start and don't last for 10 years. Like, you think about like how many brands we've seen, shoot, just in Virginia alone, that started, fizzled out in a couple of years, right? But we've literally been consistent for 10 years. And I want to give ourselves a tap on the back. I want to applaud us, I think we always talked about like $1 Million Mannequin. Obviously we wanted to be as successful as possible. But when we created the brand, we created it for us, right? It was an avenue for us to express ourselves and have something different, right? We were so engulfed in fashion. We were buying designer, we were buying streetwear, we were buying everything, like from top to bottom, man. We were putting on some of the best fits. We were styling people every day. We were literally just doing this every day. And to think about 10 years down the road now, where we are as a brand, and I'm proud. I'm like super happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's only the beginning. Like, they say 2020 is clear vision, right? And I think my vision got clear. I think Sinatra's vision got clear. And I think we are on a path right now where we're gonna change everything in the area, in the world. You know what I'm saying? We taking it worldwide. Like we're really just in a different mindset now. And I think our brand is really about to see a rebirth, right? We're about to see a relaunching of just what we came up with 10 years ago and how we can turn that into something so much bigger now, you know? I think we've finally seen like what it does to people, what Million Dollar Mannequin has meant to people. The people who've been with us for 10 years now, I thank all of you, because without you, we wouldn't have still maybe continued to do it on the scale that we've been doing it, you know? Anything that we produce in lieu of stuff that we enjoy, stuff that we like, our lifestyle, right? We every collection we drop based on things that Troy and I are into, right? And I think our friends, our family, our supporters have embraced that lifestyle and took it on into their own and just taking it to a whole nother level. And I've enjoyed to watch that and just see how people style Million Dollar Mannequin and how they wear it with so much pride. You know, just seeing some of our friends wear it to work every day and stuff. It's been amazing, man. And I think it's only the beginning for us. I think everything from now on is about to get way better. Like they said, we in our bag, man. I feel like we really in our bag now. Just watch what we do next, you know. But stick with us. I thank y'all for that. As I think about our dynamic, my role is even on my business card, it's director of productions and sales. And I think the big part of it is for me with the production side of things is seeing things come to life. I get so excited. Sinatra sent me the logo and I'm like, it's go time. Like, how can I make it come to life right now? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta pump the brakes because I'm so excited to put something together. Especially when we have some really just great juices flowing and we're coming up with different ideas, and we like to come up with little trinkets and stuff to add to the collection, just something different that brings out what Million Dollar Mannequin is. So the production side for me is the most fun. I'm sure he'll tell you the design portion is fun for him, but for me, the production side and even when we go to the sales side, the hustle of just like getting out there, showing people and putting it on, that's my favorite part. Once I make it, I'm like, I'm ready to put it on. I got it on before Troy even make a ad for it, you know what I'm saying? I'm already on Instagram rocking the shirt, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's so exciting to put it together and then to get out there with the people and show them the product and like, yo, look how I put it together, you know what I'm saying? Look at the drip, look how I'm rocking this, you know what I'm saying? Like he made this and I put it on, you know what I'm saying? So I think we have such a crazy dynamic the way it comes together, but man, it has no chance. Once he sends me the logo, it's done. I'm putting it to work, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting into the bag and I'm putting the production together. And yeah, I really enjoy that side of it. It's a good dynamic because I think it's crazy to think about everything we've done, because we do a lot of different lifestyle pieces, things that we're interested in, and we talked about this one collection, which was the NASA collection, and how, you know, we're from Virginia, right? Hampton, Virginia, to be exact, where the NASA Langley Air Force Base and all that is right here in our backyards. And Sinatra and I talked about just this idea of doing a just out of space collection that would just really it would kind of tell our story of Virginia and the history and the heritage behind NASA being here in Hampton, Virginia, right? And that collection released this year. It was part of our fall winter collection, and to me, it was like an exciting point for the brand, right? I think I've loved every collection we've dropped. Sinatra is truly a genius behind these ideas, and when we come up with this stuff and he puts it on paper and then I put it to work and it comes together and it's just beautiful. And then that's the collection was definitely one of those things. It was one of those things where we talked about the ideas that we had, and then once he came up with the designs, I saw the designs and I was more excited than it ever before, and it was just so exciting. Like the little trinkets that we had, to go along with the collection was just super dope. And putting that together was exciting for me. And I think it just showed just the maturity of the brand, where we've come over the last 10 years. And I think that was the most exciting part for me. It was like, we really put together a really nice collection, and we're able to show people what we can do, on a different level, and give back again to the heritage of Virginia, where we come from, and just kind of pay homage to something that we were excited about, especially just new age space stuff. Like we were always thinking futuristic. We're always thinking in the future, always thinking of what was next. So I think the NASA collection was just one of those things that just, it took it to the next level for me. And I was super excited. I bought like 4 different shoes to go along with the collection. And when we shot it, it was just like, this is it. I love it. Even if it was just for me, I would have been happy if the collection was made just for me. I loved it. So shout out to Sinatra for that, man. We put together a nice collection, my brother. Nice collection. So the NASA XM$ collection. It's my favorite. I loved it.
I was looking at that over here. I got my planner. I got the new planner for 2021. I've been putting it up to-do list on my phone and everything.
Yeah, really got this one.
I thought that was like the best logo I've done. I thought it was perfect.
It was fire.
That was just me. But this is the graphic design. This is why.
You don't want to go into the dark where it's lonely. You want to take the easy way out. It's not easy. You can't do what we do. You can't be who we are. We're rare. We're different. Different. So my role in $1 Million Mannequin, co-owner with my partner Fame, designer, and I help with the marketing as well. So mostly all of the designs I try to come up with, the aesthetics for the packaging, those different components. I'm more like the think tank for the look of the company. And then I hand it off to my partner Fame, who's the muscle and puts it all together, puts all the components together, and brings it to life. So, oh yeah, I'm a sexy model. So our job as designers is to basically articulate art through fabric. So I try to see where the culture is at, what's present in the market, what's been done, what hasn't been done, and then use my imagination and try to find a way to bring that to fruition. So that's usually, my thought process is to sit down. I'm inspired by all types of crazy stuff from, the futuristic aesthetic of Back to the Future 2, the Marty McFly, all the way to like Humphrey Bogart in the zoot suits, with big brim fedoras. So it's a whole gambit of things that I go through just to find the right voice to speak to what it is that we're trying to do at that particular moment in time. So, when other people, they go left, try to go right, try to take the road that's less traveled, and just do what hasn't been done. Try to turn heads, move the needle, and keep pushing the culture forward. So, and a lot of it is feeding off the energy of my partner. So, $1 Million Mannequin was something that when I saw him, that's just what he looked like. I was like, yo, you look like $1 Million Mannequin. And that stuck, and it just became the name of the brand because that's the mentality and the thought process that we wanted to continue on as we built our legacy, to look like and dress like $1 million, to be an advertisement for the lifestyle that you lead. And we always lean toward a good life. So, it's usually a lot of trial and error, a lot of failure. But yeah, just trying to do what hasn't been done and move the needle on the culture. It's a good question. Fashion has always been one of those beautiful, intricate things that I truly value in life. It's a form of liberation, a form of freedom. It's like the ultimate way kind of to express yourself. I love how simplistic it is. I love how complicated it is. I love how it is different things to different people. It's fluid. Also, being a recording artist, I've always noticed how people always wanted to dress like their favorite rappers. First song that I really put out there was an anthem I did for Billionaire Boys Club, BBC. Just because Pharrell and Nigo they were such ahead of their time, just on the color palettes, the textures, the way they put things together, the way it jumped out at you. It was art, If you could take art and put it on you and become aware of art, then you yourself becomes art, and it's always been a fascinating thing to me. So, aside from music, I looked at it as a way to express myself, a way to speak and connect with people that like the same things that I did. And then I was always attracted more to the high end, to the flashiness of it, to the exclusivity, to the boutique, type of things that like, I got it. You don't know what it took for me to get it. You don't even know where to get it, and like that type of know-how and prowess has always been how we move. Trying to be ahead of the curve, trying to be on it before everybody else is, because we never wanted to be followers. We always wanted to be the leaders, and got to dress to impress. So yeah. So my favorite collection. Let's see, very good. That's a hard question. It's a hard one because as we've been talking about it, a few more popped in my head. I forgot all of the stuff that we done. So a lot of it flew underneath the radar. Of course, for me, my first joint was the Caviar can we did. This was my album, Caviar Dreams. So $1 Million Mannequin as a company made an actual caviar can. They made the CD face look like caviar. Got the nutrition facts on the back, which is really the track listing. This was the birth and the genesis of our lifestyle brand. Some honorable mentions. Of course, yeah, I'm very proud of the NASA capsule. Also, the Something in the Water collection that we did. That was such a pivotal moment for Virginia, and we were just kind of happy to be able to ride that wave. But my all-time favorite is definitely the Summer Drip collection. So, shout out to Cartel Count Up. He had the pool party. We debuted it there. We had water guns. We had floats. We had beach balls. We had just anything that just encapsulated the summer feeling. I even dropped the song Splash to go with it. So just the energy, and specifically now that we're in quarantine and we're missing summer, like reminiscing about just how beautiful that was. That definitely probably was my favorite collection that we've done thus far. And it's close though, cause we done a bunch of joints. But aside from that, for this next capsule that we about to drop, probably might move to number one. 10 years. So $1 Million Mannequin is a lifestyle and streetwear brand created by myself and Fame. It is a concept and an idea that was birthed from just being ourselves, from just trying to look like $1 million, which Fame did on a regular. Like he would come into Legends and he'd be wearing more than what was on the shelves and on the walls. Even to the point, I think the owner had been asking him like, "Yo, I know how much I pay you. So how you got Gucci?" You know? The Fame reminded him that it was none of his business. He's $1 Million Mannequin. He doesn't answer to him. And that's the type of brash lifestyle that we lead. Okay? That's what $1 Million Mannequin is. That's what it means to us. It's a way for us to get our dreams, to be here 10 years later and feel accomplished, to feel like we left our mark on the fashion industry, on the streetwear culture, on Virginia itself. I mean, we had our own VIP section at Visions nightclub. Like, we had our own little VIP lounge that had that poster, that $1 Million Mannequin joint that you see right here. It's up on the wall. You know, it's a secret society. All we asked was trust. So, yeah. All in all, $1 Million Mannequin's been a blessing. It's been one great journey. We still here.
Yeah, 189.
What's the color?
Huh?
What's that color?
Laser fuchsia.
That's fuchsia? That's how you spell
Probably the
fuchsia?
same color.
Is that how you spell fuchsia?
I don't think that's how
Ain't
you
no
spell fuchsia.
CH in fuchsia. Virgil just be making up stuff. Yeah. Fuchsia. Fuchsia. Laser fuchsia.
What's good, my people? 10 years, man. 10 10 years in the game. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm over here shopping per usual.
So the question I'm gonna ask you is, do you know? Can you name any visible changes in the market and us in the last 10 years? It's pretty much your question, but backwards. But
well, yeah, I think you kind of spoke on it, like just like how. Honestly, I think we just stayed true to us. Like, I look at the last 10 years and where fashion has come and where it is now, and I think we just kind of stayed true to ourselves the whole time. Like, we were looking at just like what people were wearing every day, and we're like, okay, all right, so we see what people are wearing, you know what I'm saying, but what's going to be our kind of twist on that? What's going to be our direction on that? And I think we always just kind of stayed true to ourselves. I think we didn't move to the left or the right based on how people were moving. You know what I'm saying? I think if we thought it was dope, we did it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't think like, oh, yo, everybody doing that that skinny jean with the zipper on the side and shit. You know, like, I don't know. We just kind of stuck to ourselves.
Because I think there's something that's lost, which is artistic integrity. Like, you know, Jay said, you was who you was when you got here. Like,
facts.
Like, you've seen so many people sit up here and they've gone through a bunch of styles, which is you know, there's no nothing wrong with trying to reinvent yourself. But, you know, I applaud the people that, you know, stay true to who they were. They said, this is who I am, and this is what we do. Now, that could look a different way or add a certain aesthetic and stuff. But,
for sure.
I mean, you didn't have people that go from you know, prep to grunge,
right, like
in one collection. You know,
yeah.
Like, you know, whatever's popping, that's what we doing.
I think that was always kind of weird too, like to see like brands do like a collection, but the collection be very like where you going? Where you going in this collection? You know what I'm saying? And I think when we did a collection, and I say because we're a lifestyle brand, it kind of made it cool for us because we were able to really tailor it to whatever we were on at that moment. So whether it was a Wimbledon was going on, and we both think highly of tennis as a sport, and we thought it was super dope to kind of pay homage to that with our tennis collection. I thought that was super dope what we came up with, and the way we were able to
put it inside the tennis joint to make it actually look like a tennis joint.
Crazy.
Tennis ball sticker and
I want to grab that just to show y'all.
We had our own $1 million mannequin tennis balls, like made and stuff. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
but I think we always just kind of did what was cool to us, you know. What we thought was dope and what we thought was next. You know what I'm saying?
So everything ain't dope.
No. And I don't even think it's about being dope sometimes. I think it's really about the people who really put it on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really like
no, that's
take
what,
on
me,
the energy. Yeah, like I think all of our designs are dope and everything, but I think as we put it on or even as our supporters put it on, I think that's what really makes it hot, you know what I'm saying?
Fashion is 90% confidence. And you can look at any fashion show and notice that. You're like, yo, I mean, she's wearing a napkin, but she is wearing that napkin. I'm about to go put on a napkin, my G. Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's 90% confidence.
For sure.
And that's what we want to do. We want to give people the confidence to show up and show out, you know?
Yeah.
To feel like they belong or turn heads in a room. You know?
The first thing Sinatra said when we were creating $1 Million Mannequin was, man, it's like, you know, you're walking out, you're looking, you're feeling like $1 million, And I think that's where our mantra kind of came into place, know your worth. You know, when we came up with that, I think that's what honestly solidified what we were as a brand. It's like, it's all about that self-confidence, you know, being able to step out every day and being the best you, you know what I'm saying, showing off the best you. Everything you do in life honestly needs confidence, I'd say. Like, whether you're going for an interview, when you come to work every day, and a lot of that comes with knowledge, experience, and stuff like that, but I think mostly it's just like, man, have confidence in yourself and know your worth every day when you walk out that door, and just be able to be who you are, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's very important, just in terms of knowing your value and knowing how much work you put into something. So that's the first thing. The first step is putting in those 10,000 hours. You put those 10,000 hours in, you know, you master that art, that craft, whatever it is, and can't nobody tell you nothing. You know, you be like, nah, because I know this like the back of my hand. So once you done the task and done the grind and the lead work and everything, then you can set the value on what it is. So when you walk into those rooms and try to negotiate, because you can't expect everybody to see your value straight off.
Absolutely.
You know, and they're gonna try to underpay you. That's just the way business works and everything. So it's up to you, you know, to find that middle ground and present yourself in a way that that they can't say no to.
Absolutely.
Know? So yeah, that's why when we say it's a lifestyle brand, it's not just the lifestyles that we live and lead, but also when we say it's a lifestyle brand, it's a mentality of the life that you live.
For sure.
Quality of life. Like, you know, $1 million is not even that much, like in this day and time, but figuratively, because your value is priceless. So when you say know your worth, it's priceless. But there's a big difference between, you know, a mannequin that you see in a department store and $1 million mannequin. There's a big gap there. So
absolutely,
they're like, yo, if they're spending if this store's spending $1 million on their mannequins, you know, think about how much they're putting into their clothes, how much they're putting into, you know, the store and their presentation and everything.
Absolutely.
So it's just it's mainly a way of thinking.
For sure.
Yeah.
Where do you see us, you know, in the next 10 years? I mean, like, we are 10 years in the game now, and like, what do you see us doing in the next 10 years with the brand, even outside the brand? Because I have a lot of ideas for us outside of $1 Million Mannequin. What do you see us doing as far as our outreach for the community and stuff like that with the Know Your Worth Foundation?
It's a good question. Lord willing, we still here. 10 years. 2020 has been a little rough, but it also has been a testament on how we keep striving and keep trying to make our dreams realities and keep pushing the envelope. And so yeah, it would just be a matter of what we saw that next step is for having our own printing shop and printing more than just, you know, clothes and t-shirts and everything, but also the packaging and the media and marketing concepts that we come up with, and giving companies a way to present themselves, giving brands a way to, you know, present themselves, and artists different ways to cut through the noise in a crowded market. So I see us having kind of like just, you know, we planted the roots in the first 10 years, and then the tree grows, and then the branches goes out, and all of that will tie into like community-based stuff, or financial literacy, education, but even, I guess, the whole climate has changed. So even with the pandemic, like finding different ways and different things that we can do to kind of help you know, deter the spread of things, whether, you know, masks,
$1 Million Mannequin masks.
Yeah, what hazmat suits. I mean, whatever we can come up with, because if this is the new normal, then there's no reason why you still can't look good in a pandemic. You know, like fashion doesn't stop. So you know, and finding different ways, more breathable materials.
Absolutely.
We like to play with different textures and everything, and we said, just kind of pushing the envelope and the needle at whatever's next.
Absolutely.
And then finding whatever's next.
Yeah.
So
I definitely agree with you. The pandemic has made the whole fashion industry, to me, change the way they operate. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a lot more innovative, a lot more creative now in our marketing tactics and stuff like that. So yeah, man, next 10 years is definitely it's gonna be up. It's gonna be a fun task to come up with some dope stuff. So
yeah, it's pivotal. But you know, I want to do a pandemic pack where it kind of makes your day-to-day life better. Yeah. I mean, like, we got the chest rig and everything. Yeah, like
hand sanitizer on deck, man.
Got my mask. You know, just a little kit, so like everything's right there,
sure.
just in case that you need it and stuff.
Matter of fact, yeah, that's about to.
Yeah,
we're gonna have chest rigs.
Yeah,
with the it's gonna have your a new mask in there. It's gonna have hand sanitizer in there. Look at this. Come on.
You know,
Sinatra drip.
So like everything's right there for you. You know,
yeah, like that.
Convenience, and that's all it's about. We just want to make it convenient for you.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So, 10 years, man. 10 years.
10 years.
Still crazy to think about, like. But you know, coming to this 10-year head, man, we definitely want to commemorate it. And this weekend, Labor Day weekend, we'll be dropping a pretty exclusive piece to look back at 10 years ago when we dropped one of our first T-shirts. I still got it. That's crazy. It's pretty cracked up now, 10 years later, but it's dope, man. But 10 years ago, we dropped our first T-shirt, and we premiered our first design. And so this year we're gonna be commemorating that design, putting that back on a T-shirt, and dropping that in a pretty exclusive pack this weekend, just to show y'all what it looks like. But it'll come in this exclusive 10-year commemorative box. I'm not gonna show you the guts yet because it's gonna be a special thank you inside, but comes with the T-shirt as well, and it has a special thank you on the back of that as well. But yeah, man, we're excited. Special edition
hologram stickers,
crazy.
So yeah, I mean, hope you'll be one of the lucky ones to definitely get one of these limited edition boxes. It's definitely a thank you to y'all, the people who have come along with us on this journey, and we're excited. You know, like I said, like it's friendships that don't last this long, let alone
That's a fact.
Business partners. Like
that's a fact, man. It's crazy.
So like we're blessed, and
yeah,
but we couldn't have done it without y'all, and we thank you.
For sure. Definitely thank you from the bottom of our hearts, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us for these 10 years. We're looking forward to 10 more. We're gonna continue to grow as a brand, and we got some exciting things in store for the next 10 years, man. So appreciate y'all. $1 Million Mannequin. We out.